Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector 95-1A, where we have spun the Wheel of Doom and messed up a little bit last episode. I'll go over that in a minute. We had a lot of developments last time. We have our battle fleet out here. We are currently wandering out in space without a lot of fuel. We've had some good fights recently if we look at our combat logs, so the plan's all starting to kind of come together here. We've even got ourselves a good old colony that I still haven't named for yet as part of the Seacar Immortalis, which we'll talk about it a little bit later. I haven't really had the time to go and read up on some of the stuff because I was just so excited, and I'm so sad a little bit that I screwed up last time that I want to fix all this stuff now. So, pardon the sort of weird warble in my voice maybe, but I'm excited. This is what happens sometimes. So where we're at this time is that we have a bounty that we're trying to find. It's probably not in this system, as Rock4 had pointed out in the comments here. This would change to the system name. I usually look for like the change in location. So we're in the wrong star system, but since we have some fuel problems and there obviously is a pirate base here, we have two options. One is to try to farm pirates, which would be pretty good. The other option is to try to just find some fuel, see if we can get in good with the pirates and make that work. But there is one promise I have to do. I did screw up two things on the wheel. I spun as one of the things that I got that I said I was going to IOU and go ahead and do it, is to use one of my logistics ships as a flagship. I'm going to take one of my cargo ships. I'm not going to count the drone tenders, either the Whiskey Priest or the Shepherd. I'm not going to count those as logistic ships. It'd be really spicy to take the Dram, but I'm going to go and take the custom cargo shuttle into combat next time as my flagship. So if we look at the armament for this, I do have two small ballistic turrets that currently have nothing on it, and I don't think I have the spare stuff to put anything worth my time on it. I feel like I need to. So let's go ahead, get rid of the vents. Get rid of this. Maybe we should refit in a dock, but the reason that I'm doing this now is because I don't know if I'm gonna get in another fight here, so that's fine. We'll put an actual railgun on the cargo ship, and we're gonna be doing the next time we get in a fight here. I'll have to transfer command. Hopefully I don't forget. The other thing that I messed up on is that I took a skill. I was supposed to wait until the next spin, and I didn't, which means when I hit level 5, we will get a spin here. I will not be able to get another level. It's a little cheeky, because I hate using the word cheeky. It's a little cheaty at this point because tactical drills is actually going to really help us in combat. But hey, it's fine. We do also have a number of officers here. I just unassigned you twice because I want to right click here. Erez 2, we're going to change your name to Joe Steele. Sir Flal, I almost misspelled Joe Steele here. Said he wants someone that looks kind of like a pirate, and although I can't tell for sure if that is actually a Neanderthal person, definitely looks like a pirate. He's reckless. Joe Steele seems like it's going to work. He is level 5 maximum. Other people haven't leveled up yet, but if officers level up during the course of this, we won't actually be able to do it until the next spin, because that's assigning skills. So we do have some combat readiness issues because we took a bunch of people into the fight. We have our Spice Girl quintet available here. Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, Posh Spice. Feel free to leave your jokes in the comments. I won't make them here because we got to get moving. So I'm going to keep my beacon off. We do have part of this kind of flying away. We already double tapped beforehand. We're going to live and let live here, and there should be a pirate base probably around here. I don't want to fuck with any of these, but as long as I have nothing up here, I'm either going to get blasted by... Okay, there is a ship contact here. I could try to go go dark. That may be smart. But, I mean, they have a sensor array. So if we go dark, that means that they're going to be able to see us before we see them. But there's Mooport, which does have a quest marker on it, probably because somebody wants us to take this out. In fact, we have 100,000 bounty from Psy Nation to take it out. LOL, we can't do that yet. So, okay, we do have a point of contact. It's not very big, but we're going to go in dark anyway. Yeah, we could totally take them. We can't take this, though. We almost can, so they're actually running from us. It's fine. Comm directory, only a mercenary officer with a happy little hat. That's okay. Fortunately, they do have fuel. And we definitely need fuel. We can unload some of our cargo here, and no one's going to bat an eye. So let's do it on the black market, since we cannot get suspicious, any more suspicious than we already are here. I will hold on to the metals, because that could be good later. Maybe it'll bite me in the butt selling relic components at this point, but we're doing it anyway, because we need this stuff. We're pretty good on supplies, to be honest. 102 isn't terrible, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That does cut into our money quite a bit, but see, now we're pretty good on fuel. Now if we go over to here, we can't actually repair over here. Dockside bar, storyteller, what you got for me? You're looking to tell us about a Cerebus, a legendary Cerebus. I'm gonna legendarily pass. High ranking officer wants a word. It's Simon Zor, the very famous pirate thing over here, who wants us to go into the Dassault Miokin and disrupt it. That's going to be a no. I want to foster a good relationship with those guys. Unsanctioned bounty board. A turncoat must die. Tell me more. We have no risk whatsoever. It's located somewhere in the core worlds for the hegemony. HSS payback with interest. It's 50,000. I'm gonna accept it. All right, so we'll work for the pirates here. Worst thing is that if we piss them off, we won't actually do it, but we do need to be getting some money, and if we can go pew 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 all the way home while getting that money, that's all the better. So I think that pretty much concludes our business here, because yeah, we have more than enough fuel to get back in there. Do we have some info on where this actually is? Somewhere. It's literally somewhere in the core worlds. It's located some distance away in the center of a system with a yellow primary star in the Cassine, just in the Cassine constellation. Well, I got some news for you. There's a lot of yellow primary stars in this constellation, because it's literally the core worlds. So, haystack, meet your needle. I'm gonna guess it's over in the hegemony area, because it's a hegemony target. But you never know. It could be. It's not going to be in this dock. But yeah, this is like the worst. It's like, it's just throw a dartboard on it. It's somewhere over there. I'm waving my hand forward like y'all can see it, but you can't. But okay, I'll tell you what I want. What I really want. I really want to take out this bounty. So we have another sensor ping over here, next to the nav buoy. I am not inclined to investigate it, because we are just a bunch of frigates, and for all I know, there is a big nasty space pirate booty out there. Wrong kind of booty. But yeah, we need to complete this, because our economy is an issue right now. We've had to pay off some debt last time. Our fleet still costs quite a bit. We do have a lot of officers. And I am building farming, but farming's not going to be online for another month and a half. So that'll help with the money, but there's also a lot of issues here. So we'll just see what we can... Ooh! There's an unidentified entity, and there's another thing here. Okay, that might be a sensor ghost. I am afraid of some ghosts. I don't know what that is, but I'd rather duck in here than see what we get here. So... Betamicon, yep, that's just a sensor ghost. And hey, some distance away, turns out some distance away is right at the jump point. Let's look at our accepted real quick. Not alliances. So TriTac targets. It's a neutralization, so we need to be going over here. But you can see the center, some distance away from the center here. Fortunately, some distance away is right here, because it's a dwarf star system. There's not a lot to look at. It's terrible some distance away in like a blue supergiant system. I have been screwed by that before. So, hey, y'all. You're neutral. We have no beacon on, so they don't know who we are, so we shouldn't get much of a rep hit. I don't think we have problems with TriTac. They're inhospitable, so we don't want to cause problems. We're not going to turn on our beacon. It doesn't appear to be certain of our identity. That's fine. Comlink says, attention incoming fleet. Please keep your nose out of other people's businesses. Well, your business is my business. We're going to move in to engage. And And I gotta remember, I almost forgot. That's right, we're doing a bounty, and I'm flying the Luh this time. So, Scary Spice hopefully doesn't get destroyed. We're flying a cargo ship today. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna bring all of our buddies on. You see all these stars up here. One of the fun things about flying a bunch of frigates is that it may say 3 stars on the outside, but when we get into here, it's still a lot of stars. It's still 5. Now that does help us with our experience gain, and because we've used story points, we're going to get some bonus experience as well. I'm still not going to bring the Shepherd. I could bring the Whiskey Priest. I think I will bring the Whiskey Priest here. But yeah, here we go. We're flying. It's all very exciting. Where the hell am I in the fleet here? Like I said, I have 1 gun strapped to this. Oh my god, I am so slow. Okay. I've got to actually be really worried because this is a very mobile fleet here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a side. These guys showed up here. Everybody's really fast. This group of frigates works a lot better when we swarm together. So I got to stay to the right. Let my other people shield me because I am a very, very small ship. Well, not very small, but very slow. And we're going to see if we can keep up with the action here as best we can. Like right now, I could autopilot. But yeah, we're going to try to have all of our people move over here. I want to go after the Medusa. Wolfpack Tactics gives us bonus damage versus the Medusa. But I want to give everybody kind of... Oh, we actually got we got a few things here. We've got a... What are you? A Shrike. I love Shrikes. Medusa, other people swear by them. I don't really have a lot of experience, but I do have experience with Shrikes. That means we're going to have to deal with chasing after some annoying teleportating things. But yeah, once we can get some damage on you, and we're starting to. This is more of a positioning move. We don't want to have everybody else flank us here. There we go. So there's actual damage being done. So Wolfpack attack. I think it's time. This is like the worst commanding in the world. I get some comments sometimes criticizing my play, and I always appreciate constructive criticism, but here I'm just doing the 5-year-old strategy of take all the Jenga blocks and throw them at the table and hope for the best. Everybody's disposable. We have a bunch of missiles going in here. My poor ship can't turn for shit. But yeah, now that everybody's kind of moving around here, we do have some of our officers trying to make it work. And what am I doing? I should really turn on the autopilot, but I'm supposed to be commanding this. I actually have somebody trying to hit me from behind, and I have no control over what I'm doing, but because I'm trying to stay focused on my group of people here that is just murdering this Medusa. Like, look at me. I'm a flagship, but I'm more like a caboose ship at this point. Okay, so it looks like the Medusa's down. Oh, no! Sporty Spice disabled. Oh, crap. We may have to try to recover that even with the story point. Otherwise, somebody else has to be Sporty Spice. But you did 1v1 a Medusa, so let's see if we can shoot somebody. I have not fired a single shot yet. Do we try to shoot the Shrike? That's a little scary. I think we try to send all y'all to shoot the Shrike. And then you guys... We'll see what we can do here. Let's mix it up a little bit. Do we even have shields? We don't have shields. This is not going according to plan. But I can spray and pray. Help. This is a railgun. It's a railgun on drugs. Fortunately, they're not doing any damage on me either. Okay, I take that back. I'm getting a lot of damage. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Get out of range, please. There we go. All right. We live! We almost got completely cooked. And you can see that we have some other things on the struggle bus. Looks like the Shrike got taken out for breakfast. So we're going to just use our command points here to make this work. And hopefully I don't die, because my ship really wants to drive forward into hell. So we have some more officers coming over here. Oh, you're coming back for me. He's like, I see one opportunity to kill somebody, but if I get rammed wrong by like Mr. Steel. What? You're like crapping stuff now. That's like actual like abilities that I didn't know you had. Okay, well, you're dead. The wolf is close to half hull strength. I have no control over this. This cargo ship is just like trying to fly. But I think that's everybody. We did lose a ship. Full assault. Let's make sure. We still have 3 stars. Okay, you're about to die. Let's actually do the video feed on you. And yeah. So, in conclusion, it's fun. Hopefully I can hit that spin again and we can revisit that. Obviously, y'all were merciful and said that only has to happen. Oh my gosh. There's a mule running away. Why would you... Okay, it's a buffalo. It's not a mule. Why would you bring a buffalo into a fight? Everybody kill the buffalo. Seriously, everybody kill the buffalo. I'd love to get it before it retreats. And I'm just flying over here like a moron now. So let's turn on autopilot. This is fine. We got some people doing some damage to it. So that's a plus. So we actually killed the buffalo as well. Too bad. Don't tell the park service. Alright, ship recovery. So can we recover Sporty Spice? It's a standard recovery. That Razorback is actually really good. You know, I wonder, the buffalo... I don't know. I think the buffalo actually might count. It has 300 cargo capacity. I don't think it counts as a destroyer. I'm going to take it. I'm going to recover it, and we're going to see, because we barely have enough crew for it. I'm going to see. If we could have had a buffalo this whole time, I'm going to feel kind of dumb here. But worst case is we can't keep it for now. And then we just scuttle it here in a second. So let's see here. We got another story point. We got 60,000 credits. We have some repairs recommended for things. That's fine here. So Buffalo, I think you're a size class too high. Maybe you're not. All ships. All ships. Combat ships. All ships. What are you named? TSS Roman Road. That'll tell us real fast. 3 other ships with a smaller contribution. It's a Buffalo TT, 3 deployment points. That looks like I can use a Buffalo. If y'all want to yell at me in the comments, that's totally fine. But 300 cargo capacity is pretty good. This is better than maybe some of the other stuff we have here. So we have some freighters. This is a standard freighter. Like I said, I assumed a Buffalo was a destroyer, but if a Buffalo only costs 3 deployment points because it's non-combat, we'll see. I'm going to park it anyway. I'm not like planning on busting out and doing a bunch of trades. Now that I have the stuff here, ECCM package, we will take that. Could actually be pretty powerful in some missile frigates. But that's done. I think it's time to go visit the Roider Union again. Have you guys not taken on Queric, or did you... Bruh, did y'all lose Queric? Guys, I swear. Y'all are just trying to get eliminated. Okay, Shadow Yards, Roider Union, Derelict here. That's all the new stuff. I really thought the Roider Union had another place here. Maybe I'm going crazy. I was pretty sleep deprived yesterday. We need to actually visit, we've been here. Brighton is not there anymore, apparently, but we need to visit the Kingdom of Terra while they're friendly enough with us. I may actually try to build up my reputation with them a little bit, because they're inhospitable, so they're not immediately going to try to kill us. Let's see. Fang Society will try to kill us. So, nope, let's double tap first. Why am I getting this wrong thing here? So, there we go. A little bit of extra crap. Order the jump into space. I didn't even explore the rest of the place here. We can explore this, though. Alright, that is a Mud Skipper civilian transport. And in this pod, we have organs. Unfortunately, it's been too long and something went wrong along the way. There are no survivors, at least not without brain activity. And that, my friends, is how you harvest the organs. 19 of them. Is one harvested organ equal to a person's worth of organ? Now we're asking the real Starsector questions. There's math somewhere the developers had to think about. So let's fly here our 76,000 credits in hand. Those are purple nebulas. I guess it's nebula versus young nebula. Something I hadn't paid attention to before. That's an Ordo. Do we fight the Ordo? See, I'm a little concerned. Where there's one Ordo, there's usually more. They're trying to avoid contact. Our combat readiness isn't great. But we gotta hit them while we can, right? If we can. There we go. Vengeance must be paid. Now these are like super powerful ships. And it's deadly, so it has bonus damage. That's a problem. But let's go ahead and continue here. We are going to give Sporty Spice a rest. Our combat readiness is kind of an issue. Litany of Fury's fine. We're just gonna bring everything. I mean, why not at this point? Even the short leg. It's 3 stars. We'll bring the Thrush out. These guys are it's remnants. They're bad. They're always more powerful than their deployment cost indicates, especially when we have a drone ship and a lumen. I like lumens. They're super fast. We're gonna have everybody attack the big thing though. It's not that big, but we have a bunch of tiny things here. Like I said, I'm not gonna shy away from these fights, and I love that we're so strong, we're so brave here. We can dodge tiny missiles. I got to figure out what that yellow circle thing is, because clearly that's something my group is doing. To them, be a Wolfpack tactics away. I've just got to get a clean shot. Got to get a shot in there. So the Revelio is destroyed. The galaxy's at peace. And now we have a Lumen that we know is going to try to fly away. And they... Whoa! Oh, Mr. McCocklo unleashing hot fury. I think that was Posh Spice. David Beckham would be proud. All right, here we go. Actually get a Hurricane Merv. Not going to be able to use that yet. Remnant Mining Laser. Could actually use that yet. And we got a little more fuel. All right, so milestone, lost children. We gained another story point. I feel like we're always gaining story points here. Always be storying, I guess. So now that we have, we're using 42 supplies per day, but it's 60 supplies to finish repairs. We're okay. We just don't want to deal with like a big Ordo that's probably lurking around the corner. That's one thing you can be sure about is that everything will want to kill you, especially the remnants, which is where some of the challenge from my last modded run kind of went away a little bit because I made friends with them. This time I'm making sure to fight with impunity. We're kind of taking a lift here, but we know where this tube ends up. There's a interstellar pirate base out here, so we don't want to play with where the end of that tube goes. See, there we go. There's somebody that's like, hey, one of our sensors got tripped, and I have my e-burn now, so that's probably not great. It's a salvage expedition. I don't think they're going for us. Okay, they're neutral. They would have turned. And we would have been able to outrun them due to angular momentum. Kingdom of Terra, if you're friends with us, I'm going to... Oh! There's the alpha site. I think we already knew that because you get that listed when stuff is put out here. And although we don't have any story stuff connected with it, we still could potentially move in and like get some gear from... there in the alpha site, if you don't know. There's always a little treasure that has some, if you can open the box and find it, it's hidden, it's not on the sensors very well, then you can get some bonus goodies that are usually dropped by Doritos. So inhospitable means they shouldn't try to kill us. And yet I feel compelled to approach from a distance. I guess intersystem jump point will give us enough information on that. So let's dive in, turn our bacon on. We may be getting eaten by some dinosaurs in a second. So they're neutral. Okay, cool. So you're here. You're here. Let's visit Han. It's gotta be Han. Like these ships are just so cool. I'm totally like geeking out as a tourist right now. But we could actually fight some of these fleets if we needed to pick them off. They refuse to talk to us. We do have an actual Neanderthal officer, Chak Windstorm. What can you do? You're reckless level 1 with impact mitigation. Welcome to the team. Oh, gotta love the music here. Special functions. We can't do any prisoner actions because we have no prisoners. Of course, if we open the comm directory, though. So here's the Kingdom of Terra. Gotta jam out to the music in the background a little bit. Station Commander, turn in these AI cores. We have AI core. Oh, 2 reputation. Alright. So, view colony info. Well, it's cool. Decivilized subpopulation. I really wanted to look at the fleets and stuff, but if I go in here with no beacon on, they're going to get mad. So, let's take a look at our officer here that we're going to throw on one of these ships. Kind of feel like doing it on the Thrush, because the Thrush is just a really good ship. Anyway, we know who Chak Windstorm is going to be. And he is going to be, as requested by Pain Train Kane, Ugh Gug. So congratulations, Ugh. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot that we can do to like up our reputation with these guys yet, other than like hope and turn stuff in. We do have a few more cores. Sometimes they'll give contracts though. So we're like a total tourist here. I'm going to try to sneak in to Abraxas with my beacon off. Because I really want to see. Preparing for patrol duty, so that's not going to work. And you guys over here, we're mining asteroids. You're defending. Like if we do one thing wrong, they're going to attack us. So, I guess our dino dreams are dead for now. But maybe derelict raid successful. What? Oh, okay. I was like, did they actually take it over? So literally, the Roider Union actually, I think they really did take something and then they lost it. I am commissioned with the only faction that can't do what it's supposed to. All right. So maybe we take a commission up with the fucking dinosaur people at this point. Okay, so there's a salvage fleet coming back. Let's go visit our sad buddies here, because we do need to get some money together to actually what's the word I'm looking for? Get the stuff we need before you guys get eliminated. Yeah, that's optimistic. 7 o'clock. All right. And we have no other spins right now. We're halfway through a level. I'd love at the end of this video to be able to do another spin for a permanent condition. So there's a smuggler. There's you guys. We're here. Comm directory, we have an administrator. I do want to know what you can do. You can do nothing. You just want to be an administrator. The bounty board here, putting into a crook. The hegemony, apparently. The target poses a negligible inconvenience. I don't know exactly what that means, but we're not going to do it right now. The Highlander one. We're looking for a lamp yard thing. and destroy the enemy flagship and make sure it's not recoverable. So there's the tumbleweed. I'm not trusting myself to do that yet. Gal Paladin, we might be able to do this one. No, it's apparently in extreme danger. So, hey, good to know. Shady person. I don't think I'm in a position to hire you yet, but it's nice to know that I should make more use of them this time. Portmaster, do you have any work for me? Okay, so this guy just literally just... He's not offering contracts. He wants me to make him money. That's terrible. Military options, by the way. We do have a star... What? The Star Fortress is actually not very combat ready, so somebody's been attacking it recently. Okay, here we go. Pirates need medals, but I don't know if the pirates want to talk to me. Or maybe they want to try to shoot me down still. That's not enough to... Like, trade here. Harvested organs. Apparently the derelicts want harvested organs for whatever reason. Ship components. This is what we need to do. We need to get all this shit out of storage and take it to our colony. That seems like a pretty good plan. I know that technically means we're using the cargo ship that we got, but it's fine. So Roider Union, we can't afford too much from you guys yet. But I do agree we need to buy the... oh, those are new blueprints. I do want to buy a Union HQ blueprint. That'll be a sort of short-term goal. Any interesting ships for sale? Okay, Amora, that's fun. So we have some custom carriers. That's a bigger tanker. Bigger freighter. I was expecting a little more here. Like, finally we have some destroyers. There's a Nebula civilian transport, the kind of thing I thought I'd need. So yeah, you guys aren't even producing great ships. Although Cowboy light carrier could be fun. Then here's our regular destroyer, which actually has a pretty sad mount profile. I think if I'm looking for... I'm not entirely convinced about the Roiders here. But we are going to try to be good Cub Scouts here. And we're going to sell on the regular market because I don't want to be scanned. Do y'all have anything in excess that we can, like, move? Like, y'all have some of this, but the profit margin's really low. We do need fuel. Like, what good are y'all as a faction if I can't trade on the black market with you guys? And we need probably 150 more supplies. What's our crew situation look like? We are one crew away from being under crew cap, so let's get 100 more. That's going to cost me a little bit of money. So we got to move all this shit around. We have a VPC, which is nice. Anything from over here that looks good? Weapons. We could trade some of these to Disdock. That is a pretty good profit opportunity. We don't have a lot of capital to start with, though. But Zon is apparently the place to go. Shadow Yards will still buy shit. We probably can't do that in time. I kind of want to see what the pirates are doing here, but I swear, I'm not crazy, right? The Roiders actually tried to take that and did take it. I guess they lost it to the Derelicts. That's embarrassing. We haven't been to Prism Freeport in a while. Let's check them out. It's more of a just for fun thing. But yeah, we're going to do some core world work. I think it's worth my time to check Disdock out and see what's kind of available here. We could try to do some work over here if there's any, like, bad shit. Like, there's a fast picket. There's a bunch of shit over there. And then you guys are still doing stuff. So, looking strong. We got a domain error probe again. See, here's the thing, is that I don't want to get slung to all hell in creation. But on the other hand, that's not en route. But these two are kind of en route to each other. Have I been up here? Once again, I'm going to accept both of these just because failing to accept them, it's derelicts, they're going to hate me anyway. Bounties, that's what I'm interested in. So somewhere in here in the constellation. I'm going to guess it's here. We have 60 days left to do it. 1 day left on this bounty. Whoops. They want Derelict and Fang Society. We definitely can't do that one. We definitely can't do that one. We can probably do that one, and it's actually kind of on the way. Psy Nation. We have 54 days to do that, and it's a bunch of tiny ships for 40,000. In Jing. It's exciting, but let's stick to the plan. The plan right now is to maybe try to jump some convoys that are running around here. We don't want to jump that convoy, though. Turn off our beacon. But yeah, there's lots of trade everywhere. Survey Volcanic World. We want to get stuff that sends us in the correct direction. So Prism Freeport. Sometimes it's got good stuff. Hey, look, the independents aren't firing on us all the time now. So that's fine. Com Directory, Merc Officer. We have a base commander here, which means if we go to the trade here, we should have a Roider Union station. So that's nice. Hello, Roider Union, who also sells us the Union HQ blueprint. So if we lose our main place, we can still get a bunch of other stuff. Okay, we definitely need more fuel. We'll buy it from our peeps. Really, we're not cooperative with the Roider Union. That seems like an error. All right, high-end seller. Ooh, Laidlaw heavy accelerators. As worth every double dollar. Glares, maybe not so much. Heavy polarizer. Looks fun. What kind of shit can we buy from here? I love how they have better ships. I guess that just goes to show that the fun stuff here. Gorgalock. That's these are all very different than what I'm used to seeing. Obviously, we're not buying any of this. Could buy another mask. It's fine. Bar time. Ooh. Pay for storage and retrofits. No thanks. Bounty board. It's the same shit. Apparently it says we can do that. I'm not entirely sure. Oh! Hey, it's you again. Who are you? And I'm sorry, N, you're very nice, but I want you to get out of my sight here. The Remnant vanishes as quickly as he appeared. Midnight Dissonant, you were our buddy last time, but that was then. And Jean-Pierre, don't play. There's probably a French way to say that. Someone can tell me. Alright, so we're going to look in yellow star systems real quick. Just a few. I don't think the hegemony's trying to kill us right now. No, we're favorable with the hegemony. Why do I always pick factions that start off friendly with the hegemony? So the problem is that if we go in here, and this is where the bounty is, we're probably going to get spotted almost immediately. So what's accepted? Some distance away from the center of, I guessed right. Cool. Patrol information seems pretty good. Derelict survey ship. So we know that it's around here somewhere. The problem is running with no beacon on with all these patrols. Look at how huge their scan radius is going to light shit up like a Christmas tree. Then we can sing some carols, I guess. Dockside bar, more unsanctioned bounty. Still this. Okay, more manageable. That's fine. That's totally in the wrong direction, though. But I appreciate that that's what you're doing. 77,000. And it has some bigger ships. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but it's good to know that it's there. I think we're pretty close to being able to take some of those. So, all right, we need a little more fuel. The price isn't terrible here, so that's fine. Let's unload some of our other shit on the regular market here. In fact, is there anything that we can buy here that would be worth flipping? Because this planet has a lot of resources, but the question is always opportunity cost. What's worth moving, what's worth not moving? Because like right now, my whole fleet can make it out there deep in space and back. Even with our potentially suspicious Roman road, are we really allowed to use you or not? So that's fun. I almost want to buy another dram. That just helps us, and that's just a good insurance policy. It does mean we're going to lose out on some money here in just a second. So maybe I do sell some of this shit. I do have survey data I can sell. I have gamma cores that I can get rid of. Our suspicion's none. This is going to increase it quite a bit. I've already colonized the system. Technically, it's the black market and 60,000. So those didn't disappear. So I'm guessing the behavior I'm thinking of for the AI, learning where your shit is from that, is like a mod or something that I haven't used or don't remember for a very long time. We're extreme suspicion now, by the way, so congratulations. We'll buy this at extreme cost. We'll sell these at extreme cost. We're not going to sell the VPC, though. And it's 3 gamma cores. I'm not looking to... I could build an outpost around here, but I'm not really looking to build the outpost. So let's repair our ships real quick. Which means we actually should have done this first. All right, refit. Let's auto fit you to do standard. What speed are you at? Augmented field drive is fine. Militarized subsystems is fine. Okay, and how about you? We don't really care about auxiliary thrusters. Augmented field drive. There we go. Just go a little bit faster, everybody. All right, so we're good. Maybe, possibly. Still very high suspicion, but that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is that we are see, here we go. We're about to get inspected. We're friendly. What we're really doing is that we're hot right now, and we're trying to see if we can possibly do a bounty, even though we've been positively identified here. So patrol standing down. There's a picket running from a patrol. Palisade drone, pikeman drone. You're pursuing this. I think it's just asking a bit much for us to try to find the needle in the haystack here again. I would honestly rather than get the 50,000 that I don't know I'll be able to get. Might be patrolling around certain areas here. I think I'd rather just go for the derelict stuff, even though it's a little bit further away. We have the fuel for it now, that's for sure. So where do we want to start? We'll go up here, because like I said, right now I'm just trying to make a line of money while this is building. And we're almost there, so that's awesome. I kind of want to stop by Apple first, just because I feel like there's probably some shit I can do. I guess what I really want to do is see what ships are available, because that's one of the... Ooh, who are you? You look like a sensor ghost. And you... We're hitting you. Reshport with supplies, heavy machinery, and heavy armaments. Yes, please. Got him. Derelict convoy. They're not very happy with us. And they got a bunch of tiny ships. Our E-burn hurt our communications here. Warning, blah, 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 move in to engage. We don't have to fight as a tanker this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. And we have the Thrush being piloted by our good buddy there. Not going to bring the Shepherd. We have two drams. But this is another way to make money. So let's be a pirate and hit them where they hurt. So Sporty Spice, talking the talk. We're gonna slide everybody to the left. And we're gonna work this. Just one frigate at a time. I love that some of these missiles are so small that we just can't get through to people. And then we should be in decent position, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Like I said, Ginger Spice having some problems. Would help if I actually had my shields up. Okay, so I learned today that I can actually flux myself really hard. Okay. So thanks, auto build. That's a lot of damage I just took. Okay. New plan. Don't 1v1. Okay, so we got a bunch of shit going on over here. We need to eliminate you and we need to eliminate you, but we're going to start you guys off over here. So let's get in there. Hopefully I don't die. I'm probably about to die. So there's one. We need to get some of this shit off of my tail. So you, and you. Go after this, please. Everybody else that wants to rule the world today, you all and you all, let's push in for this. Okay, so where am I? Hey, let's look for the ship that has no hull. Yep, we're gonna die. We're actually gonna get rammed, and we're gonna die that way, so that's fun. Alright, so I should probably retreat, but I'm not in a great position to retreat because all the bad things are down there right now. This is what we call a clusterfuck. It's a lot of fun. So I guess if I die, I die. As we have lots of other people doing a lot of work here. I can get a few pot shots in. You're dead, right? I don't know. You look like you're one of ours. Okay, so you're gone. That thing's probably dead. Of course, I probably took on the one thing that I couldn't take on, and now we just have the big shit here. Alright. Let's send all you guys after this. And you can go after this as well. So one command point left. Hopefully you guys are enough. We want to send Makokolo down here as well. Alright, so Ginger Spice, maybe fast enough. Litany of Fury, definitely good enough. Gotta ask, where am I at again? How close am I to exploding? The answer is looking real bad. But we're gonna go try to take it, hide behind our main tanks here. That's originally what I wanted to do with the... Oh my god, I'm gonna get missiled to death right now. We didn't get missiled to death. Awesome. So we run with the pack. How many times in this video have I just been like, let's not die? There we go. I just got ripped in half. Scary Spice, the mask, got destroyed. So we're not recovering that ship. It's fine. We knew this was coming. But the important thing is that we can go full assault now and take on everybody else. Because we should be able to get all their shit. Let's go ahead and video feed. Who can we video feed here? Sporty's probably doing pretty good. Let's check in on the Thrush. And we apparently need to hit the speed up button and get this right here. So, okay, we'll check in. We'll check in on this. All right. What did I say before? My skill as a pilot is going to be severely tested, and I'm failing that test, but it's fine. Disabled or destroyed. Scary Spice and the Dark Matters both gone. Ship recovery. Wow. I thought I was destroyed. Well, I certainly have a lot of D-mods now. Maybe we don't stick with this ship as a flagship. But that's fine. It was the Insufferable originally. Let's go ahead and recover. They still hate us because they ain't us. And more importantly, we got some cargo here. Metals, fuels, platinum albums. It's all fine. So there's our thing. We actually get a little bit of money on commission here. We're still level 4. And I think it's a very good time to go up to this place. Because we got a lot of repairs we got to do. I still think it's the right move to try to do these contracts here. But it may be time for me to take a little bit of a sit and ask myself if this is because this ship, I've been using the spike driver, but it hasn't exactly been doing a lot of other stuff. Not like some of these other ships. Like if we look at that last combat log, we've had a few combat logs today and I haven't really checked. Litany of Fury did really good. Sporty Spice did really good. The Actylon, which has earned itself a name, and the CRG Seraphim, which also earned itself a name today. I actually got some solo kills. That's excellent. I'm going to have to look at the list here in a second. So we got some potential ships, but maybe the ship that I'm going to be piloting is not in our fleet just yet. So let's see here. We have you. You are now going to be the, let's see here. Because I got a lot of names and a lot of options. Let's go ahead and do one of then knows suggestions here, and let's call you Alan. Please add name. That'll be a nice joke that we talked about last time. And then the Seraphim. These ships are actually doing pretty good. Oh man, I got some options here, but just with where I'm opened up on the spreadsheet right now. I'm trying to get around with everybody who's made suggestions that I can fit in here. Let's call you the Matilda. Matilda, need to actually spell it right. That's from Corin Texley. So, cool, we got some new ship names. I'll have to update the spreadsheet. We got a mercenary patrol up here. This is where we want to go. Because I think there's some other frigates we can get. We do have 77,000. More importantly, we have some shit that we can trade, potentially. Roider Armada. That's us. It's a lot of officers and everything. If we're trying to go to this system, I'd like to actually look on the map, and for some reason, it's not letting me. Okay, Apple's on the way left. I could have probably guessed that. So Mercenary Scout, Sensor Ghost, it's all very exciting. Turn on the transponder and let's see what good we can do today. Because Apple is a terrible starting planet. And these guys are still neutral with us, but farming's complete as well. That's actually very exciting because now we're going to make a little bit of money. But more importantly, we're going to start making food. And we can start trying to work on building some other stuff as well. So, comm directory. We do have another officer available. What can you do? You're timid, so that is a absolutely not. Dockside bar, bounty board, peregrine shift. Doesn't exactly send us in the right direction. We have 30 days to do it. It's no risk. Gal Paladins, about the same. Eye contact with the Pather, academic with the tripod. You want to see us potentially get a technology cache, it's fine. So what are we doing here anyway? We have some shit we can trade. That's actually a really bad deal here. Disc stock is still where we want to do this. We do have some heavy machinery, which will be good for surveying. We need some supplies. We have a shit ton of weapons. And this is where I start getting my Dragon's Hoard of like stuff that I eventually need to move on from. We are gonna, you can actually legally sell organs here. And the prices aren't great. So we're gonna sell those to try to build some good faith up. All right. Anything that looks like really exciting here? Maybe not that. Maybe shield shunt's the closest here. Makeshift shield generator is fun. We do have repair docks. What can we buy from you guys? We have the black market. We have the military that we can't do. Like, I'm starting to think about destroyers. This is one of the destroyers I've had my eye on because it has a large hybrid slot. It's just a fun ship. It's going to be slower than other things. And keep in mind, like I said, because I'm running Wolfpack Tactics, it's very likely that I'm going to stay in a frigate. So I'm trying to pick some things that maybe have additional stuff here. That's a phase cruiser. Fascinating. But I am going to put the poll up, or I have already by the time this video's up here, put up the poll, so I'll know after recording this video if I get to double up on destroyers or not. But yeah, see, this looks like, I'm looking at this size comparison, so I'm like, are you one of these or are you one of these? But the deployment cost is very low. So I was hoping for maybe another frigate or two. You know, a Razorback, I can get behind a Razorback. Getting another one of those in there. Granted, it has no shields. A Remora drone tender. Let's buy this. Anything else that looks good? You guys' ships are so good. Like, we have a tactical frigate here. That's expensive. That's going to spend a lot of our money. But medium universal, small universal, front shield, fast. I still like the Husky. That's one of the ships that you start with here. How fast are you? Flight speed, shield arc. Where's my speed? Oh my god, I'm just looking at this and I don't know what any of this means. It's like I've forgotten how to read. 140 top speed, 140 top speed. Let's try the Vesper. So medium universal versus all this stuff. Maybe we buy you. The Cobra gunboat, on the other hand, medium hybrid and small universal, does have some demods. Let's buy you two. So we don't have a ton of money left. I think we're going to be getting some more gamma cores. We have a bunch of shit in here that we can equip. We suddenly need a little more crew yet again. Let's get like 70 crew. We have minimal suspicion. For some reason, we still have been accumulating suspicion. If we flip this for 15,000, is it really worth it? I don't know. But we do have some fun. We do have some fun new ships here. DMS, you're all weird. You're all weird and gross. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to change that name. But it does have an ECM package, which is exciting. Metabolic construction. If we do an auto fit here for assault, what does it give it? It's going to give it a Sabot SRM, or is this going to give it a standard, which is going to give it... Are those... Is that just a missile rack, or it's a medium universal? Well, maybe we just work with what everybody has here. Like I said, lots of things to think about. I'm kind of running on time a little bit, so this is what we're going to do. I do have some ships that I do need to... work with, build up, add names and everything. We still need one deployment here. We have the Peary as well, which has a medium hard point. And that would technically give it something? It's hard to say exactly how this will work, but both of these seem pretty fun. But I think we are going to shift Scary Spice. We're always going to have a Scary Spice in here, but I may choose a new flagship. You all let me know what you think in the comments. We'll do this again soon. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We've used up all of our money again, because that's what we do. We can open up the comm directory. If we go to the station commander, if we turn in some gamma cores, that's going to give us a lot of money. I think that's worth it because I'm expecting to get more of these, so that's fine. So we got a little bit of money to play with. More importantly, we're improving our relationships. So I like it. I'm having a good time. Hope you are too. We didn't quite get to that next wheel spin. Like I said, I can't get another skill for level 5, and neither can my officers. But we'll see if we can get some more fights. We're definitely matriculating in the right direction. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do this again soon. You all take care.